Hey everyone, it's Dare! Today I thought I would bring all of you lovely ladies that are out there on my channel a very exciting makeup tutorial. I know a lot of you are wondering and curious what products I use, especially when I'm on my way to performing my daily job, which I'm lucky enough to say that I am a traveling model. So I thought today I would sit down with all of my beautiful makeup cosmetics and talk you guys through my makeup routine. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you are new here and you enjoy being here with me. But other than that, let's get started. Here we go. First, we're gonna start off with priming. I think you guys saw these steps when I did my story time about the girl stealing my makeup bag. So first I like to use this Revlon Photo Ready Primer that I picked up from Walmart and I still actually really like. So I use a little bit of that, put it in my T-zone, pat it around. You know how it goes. Then I like to use the NYX Proof It for my eyebrows and my eyelids. So I put it on my brow, bloop, bloop, and on my lids. Beautiful, beautiful. Then I do the same thing, just kind of like massage it in. Get on my eyelids, nice and good and well and fresh. And usually at this point I start to feel like I'm well on my way to getting ready for this photo shoot. I'm starting to feel beautiful, sparkling, shining. I usually like to feel really good about my face before I start packing on all this makeup. Today we're getting photo shoot ready, so there's gonna be a lot of makeup. All right, so let's get to it. But I dampened my beauty sponge. Yes, it's really dirty. I know, don't shame me. But I like to do this horrible thing called I don't know what color my face should be. So I just mix a bunch of my my foundations together till I feel like it kind of matches either my shoulders or my chest area. It looks really weird at first, like you guys are gonna notice like, wow, that's really tan and that is not your color. But by the time I do my hair and I put on my fake lashes, I feel like it all kind of comes together. Then I just take a little concealer brush and I mix them all together like so until I feel satisfied with a color. Usually I'm never satisfied with the color, but I go with it anyways. I'm gonna take my brush and put a little bit of it on my face and see how I feel about it. So it's not like a permanent. It looks really light compared to my shoulders, but that's okay. We're gonna go with it anyways. And once I feel like satisfied with the color, I'll switch back to my beauty blender and bounce it out all over the place. I'm gonna take the Smashbox concealer in the shade of a light neutral olive and put that on the back side of my hand as well. And that's gonna go underneath my eyeballs with like a few little dibble dabbles. Get your forehead a little bit, your chin a little bit. But I don't like to use a lot because then it just starts looking really cakey really fast. Okay, so once you bounce that in, I don't know if you guys can see that. Next, I'm gonna take this 25 Fit Me Powder Foundation, which I love, and I'm gonna take this in a big fluffy brush and brush it all over the place. Where is it? A Morphe brush. I lost you, and then I went and rebought you. Morphe brush. I should write a musical about Morphe brushes. Maybe not, that's probably not a good idea. But remember that person stole all my brushes so I had to go buy new ones? Yeah, this is the new replacement and I love it. So I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna like buff it all over my face. Morphe brush, you make me blush. I don't know, we'll work on it. I personally have not found my right foundation shade at all in dry or wet makeup products. You know what? You just gotta go with the flow. That's what I say. You know what? Just go with the flow. And then the really crazy like life hack that I have about this is like the concealer that we just put on underneath our eyes kind of looks like it got a little buried by the foundation, and that's okay because I have a lighter, what's it called, like a Nutriset under eye one that will go back in over. So I like to take a little bit of this foundation. Oh, that's my shadow. I thought I like drew that on the screen. Did you guys see that? Like it looked like I drew that. It's crazy. So I'll take it and I'll put it on my eyelids and just kind of like pat it on. And then some of it will fall into that light concealer and it won't look like super crazy anymore. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Okay, so this is the Nutriset Revolution. It comes in a little bottle like this. I usually use the cap to put all the light colored powder in. And I use this little brush and I put it right under my eyes. Ready? Here we go. And like blend it in a little bit. Get all the way up in them creases. Okay. Cool, now that it looks like you have crazy triangles under your eyes, you'll use your Morphe brush again and you'll blend it all in. Have you ever met a girl who's that enthusiastic about makeup that she sings to her brushes? Yep, nope, just me? Okay. Now we're gonna do our eyebrows. Ta-ta-da! Use this Anastasia brow dip. It's amazing, I finally rebought it. So I'm gonna take my little utensil here with the spoolie on the one side. We're gonna comb up our brows. Very nice, very nice. Oh, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Lovely. I start at the bottom, make a straight line, all the way to the tip of the brow. Scary, isn't it? Okay, so then we're gonna clean up your brows by going back into that Smashbox concealer. Put it on the back of your wrist like this. It's our brush and underline your eyebrows. Does that make sense? Let me try to do this from far away. Oh, beauty. Usually you want like a flat tipped brush, but I don't know. I feel like this works for me. So why change something if this is working well for you? Plus I think it creates more of a natural looking illusion. The flat tip brush puts all of the concealer at the tip of it. This one we're gonna reshape because it got like way too long. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the eyeshadow, which is very important. So I'm gonna take another one of my coveted, lovely, beautiful Morphe brush. And we're gonna go through the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This palette is really dumb and expensive, but I love it. It's not dumb, but I really like it. I'm gonna go into the golden ochre color, so it's like a yellow color, and we're gonna put it in the corner of my eyelids. I'm gonna take it in the corner of my eyelids and just like smear it around. This is the beauty of using a light color first, is you can just put it like wherever and it'll be fine. So I usually take my big fluffy brush and just like put it all in the crease up to like my brow bone, smear it around, put it in my bridge, like near my nose, like inner eye corner, all over the place. Luckily, when you use a light color, you don't have to be as cautious or careful. You can just kind of like smear it around, which is what I like to do. I am not a makeup artist. I should have started off the video that way, saying, hi, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm more of an entertainer, a model, a singer, a weirdo, and yeah, so to me, makeup is relaxing and fun, and I really enjoy doing it. It's a fun kind of like hobby that like every day when I get to put on makeup, I like to test myself and try out new looks. But I'm not a professional by any means, as you can see here. Then I'm gonna take the burnt orange color right below it and put it only on the outer corner of my eye where the crease is, so like right here. Cute. And I'm gonna do a circle. Windshield wiper, rinse-shear debris in the outer corner, make it look a little dark and mysterious. Okay, very good. Okay, then we're gonna take the red ochre, like I just told you. We're gonna put that right in the corner. Same sort of technique, just kind of pushing it around. You don't want it to be too stark, you want it to be really blended. Obviously, everybody knows that now at this point. It's 2019, what a surprise. I like to use this sunrise look because my eyes are brownish hazel. And when I use red in any of my eyeshadows, it makes the green pigment in my eyes kind of pop a little bit more. So I always try to lean more towards like red. Plus it makes for like an interesting visual appeal. Like who doesn't love a sunset on their eyelids? We are going to go with eyeliner, and I like to use this Better Than Sex eyeliner that is covered in concealer. Cute. I'll just wipe it on my wrist. Cute. And I'm gonna wing out my eyeliner. I'm horrible at it. They both are never even, so I'm just gonna like do this off camera. This is what my winged eyeliner looks like with my eyeshadow. Not too bad, eh? Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some bronzer. Sometimes you can find a cheap dupe, you know, and I haven't really found a bronzer that I like since. So I'm just gonna take that all over. Ooh, this brush though has got to go. Look at that streak. Like, luckily I know how to blend it in really well, but I like to, because I have such a round face, for my bronzer, I really enjoy taking it all the way down to the apples of my cheeks where my blush would go, and then working it into my hairline up here. So darkening those cheeks there, getting them baby hairs up the top, bring it around. It looks really crazy on camera, but in the actual daylight, it looks good, I swear. If you ever feel like you've used too much bronzer, the best way to combat that is go back to your foundation, Morphe foundation brush, and just like blend it back in, you know? It'll take back some of the crazy out of your makeup. I like the darkest part to be back here, so put a little bit more on the outside of my face because you want, people are attracted to the lightest, like your eye is naturally drawn to the lightest part of your face. That's why your under eyes are always the lightest, your forehead and your chin. So that way people are always looking at the center of your face as opposed to like the side of your face. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, comment down below. Say, Dare, you don't make no sense. We are gonna do the rest of the eye. So what I've been doing lately is I've been taking the Better Than Sex eyeliner like I did for my top lid, and I've just been drawing all the way into the corner of my eye and then taking black eyeshadow and like blurring it all out so it makes my eyes look huge. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but let me try my best to show you what it looks like. So here we go. Go underneath the eye. I try to make it go big and then go really small. It's a little stubborn. Once you get the start of it though, it's pretty easy to flip that pen. I'm gonna take this NYX Love Contours All palette and I'm gonna go in that really dark black and just underline right where I put all of the eyeliner. Okay, so I know it looks crazy, but don't worry, once we glue on lashes, it'll look okay. So since we're talking about lashes, let's do lashes. So I'm gonna take my Duo glue, put it on the back of my hand. See, I always keep everything on the back of my hand because later on when I need a baby wipe, all I have to do is wipe this little section of my hand and I'm clear and free to go. Why is it text message Dare time? It's like, I'm a little busy. I use a lot of glue because I want these to stay all day long. And I know I'm probably going like way out of order, like face-wise. There might be a few of you that are like, what is happening? I don't understand why she went from like eyeliner to bronzer back up to the eyes. Really? What is going on? Okay, so I like to use the tweezers and hold it on the outside and then place it on my eye. Would you shut up? I take my tweezers, and I know you guys probably just missed that. I take my tweezers and I grab the outside of the lash and I place it right next to my natural lash, like right behind it. And then I use the back side of it to push the inner corner on the right spot. Let me show you, kind of like this, to keep it all glued down. There we go. Then I blow on it for a minute. Think about all the wonderful things this life has brought me. Think about how wonderful my YouTube channel is. Think about how awesome my Patreon is and how great the content's gonna be next month. It'll be great. Then I do the same thing, grab the outside of the lash, place it, starting on the inner corner, and dragging it across. This is really hard to do on camera. And then I'll take my ring finger and like push it down onto the eye. Beautiful. And I'll take the back side of it and push it down in the inner part of my eye after I just did it with my finger. Sometimes the metal piece works a little better. I like to close my glue and set it off to the side. Don't put it too far away because you might have to pull them off and do them again, especially if it's your first time doing lashes. It takes a while to learn how to do lashes. Maybe I can do like a tutorial on how to do lashes because I feel like there's so many people that could really use that because lashes are a really difficult skill. But for now, now that I've got this all kind of going here, I'm gonna go back to that Love Contours All, and there's a brown, my palette's disgusting, don't judge me. There's a dark brown here that I'm gonna use to contour the rest of my face. I know I'm using two different kinds of contours, don't judge me, but this is a fine, chiseling, Morphe brush that will be perfect for under here, under my jawline, and under my cheekbone, and in my hairline. So I will take that brown, take a little bit, tap, 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 you guys, because you don't want to have brown spots all over your face. I used to do that all the time. Just use it and like no remorse. Don't tap it off and just use as much as I can. And that's a mistake, especially if you're doing like side profile pictures. Like, oh, I put a lot of this in my hairline, like where all my baby hairs are. Like right up there, do you see that spot? I always like over brown you. Well, you've got this palette out. Grab your little nose contouring brush, which is like a teeny tiny little guy, he's hard to see, and do the same thing, but with your nose. So you take it, tap it off, blow it off, whatever's easier, and start to contour the underside of your nose. This is a hack that I was taught when I was literally like 18. What pageant was I in? I was in like a Miss Minnesota pageant, and I paid a makeup artist to come do my makeup. And they taught me about nose contouring before it was even like a big viral thing. And I learned how to do it from him. Because I have a wider nose, I like to start at the bottom of my nose and work my way to like right about there. And then go down the sides, the bridge of my nose. Which can be like kind of difficult when you're not looking in a mirror, huh? And I like to bring it up to my eyebrows. Blush. This is the Ulta brand blush. I just use a little bit of it on my cheeks to be like, oh, blushing for days. And I just use this Echo tool that I bought from Walmart because I didn't get a blush brush. And I just beat it into my cheek right at the end of the bronzer, you know, make those little swivelly circles. I'm sure you're looking at my face being like, your eye makeup is really extreme, like what is going on? This is like too much for me. Let me show you the magic trick that fixes everything. Called lippies, yay! The MAC Bullet Natural color, I think is what it is. Satin A17 is my go-to. And I just use like a Maybelline liner. And I overline my lips. And this color just does it for me. No matter what color my eyeshadow is, this stuff just works. I just line it. I do like to make that line really dark. Start at the bow of your mouth, like where your Cupid's bow is, and I just go the slightest bit, not even like an inch, like the tiniest pinch above where my natural lip starts in the bow, and I just line it. And I redraw the shape that I desire. And I make it connect at the sides where my normal lip is. Does that make sense? Like, let me show you. So, this is overdrawn here, but it connects back to my normal lips on this side and this side. So that way it's not too much. Do you see? I'm gonna take that natural shade and put it on. Doesn't that look so much better already? Like, hello. I'm alive and awake now. I'm not dead, I swear. And we're gonna take our Better Than Sex mascara and finish off this look with it. Oh, I forgot about highlight. We have to do highlight after this. What if I put this like right in the middle? Does that look better? Like, can you guys see that better? Okay, so you just go under, wriggle, wriggle, wriggle. And if you get any mascara on your under eye parts, if that makes sense, I just grab that same under eye brush and I just like poke them with the foundation that's still on there. I almost forgot about highlight, which I'm so glad I interrupted myself and reminded myself that we have highlight to do. So, I like to take some sort of highlight that you gravitate to, love, live for. I usually like gold, but I'm all out of my gold highlight. Shocker, because like when you love something, you use too much of it. Spray your setting spray on your brush, like wet it a little bit, and then dip, because obviously it makes it a little bit darker. And I think a lot of beauty gurus talk about that these days, that it helps, it works. Inner corners, ever so aggressively. Because like the lighter you can put things in the inner corners of your eyes, the more youthful you look, is what I've learned. Like, it's a good trick. It's like, oh, a little sparkle, sparkly dust. Love that. Then I put it above the bow of my lip. Just a little, so it's like you have a little sparkle stash. Cute. A little on the side of your face. And then right down the middle of your nose. And there you have it. You can use some setting spray and spray it on your face, but I'm really concerned that this is just like, it's almost gone, so it's not really a consistent like puff of setting spray. So it's like, actually that wasn't the worst. Usually when you're close to out of setting spray, I don't really recommend using it, spraying it directly on your face, because it does that thing where it just like splurts little like splotches at your face, and then certain like, you'll have little like spotties on your face from it, and I don't like that. This is my finished look. This is typically what I look like when I go to a photo shoot. This is the kind of makeup I wear. It's like kind of glam, obviously, like it's a lot. I will wear this obviously to my meeting today. I would wear something similar to this to like a pageant if I was competing in one. There's a lot of places you can wear this kind of makeup. Let me show you an up close shot of what this all looks like. This isn't like the most exciting video ever, but I know that there's a lot of girls out there that are interested in my channel as well, and they want to know a few things about what it's like being a girl and how I do my makeup, and like, you know, they want to know more than just like, look at this bikini, you know? So I've been trying to incorporate some other things on my channel as well, than, you know, rather than just like, I don't know, sitting here being a person who just tries on clothes for a living. I want to do more, you know, especially like with my personality and stuff. I thought the get ready video with me about how the girl stole my makeup was like a really awesome video, and obviously it didn't do as well as like my clothing haul try-ons, because those ones seemed to like really explode. But I have some more girly topics coming up, just because like, hi, I'm a girl and I like doing makeup and I love what I do, and I I can't thank you guys enough. I was doing a live stream the other day and you all are amazing. Like without you guys, I wouldn't really have a career. I mean, I'd still be a model, but I don't feel like I'd be as big on social media as I am, and I wouldn't have accomplished as much as I have in the last year. So thank you all so much for your support. I really genuinely appreciate every single one of you that watches my videos, has the bell notification turned on, that like comments like I was the first or I was the fifth. Like that to me is crazy that I'm making an impact. So thank you all. Like, you all are amazing. So thank you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't too already. I'm still gonna do clothing and lingerie hauls, just maybe not as many of them. I'm gonna incorporate some girly stuff, obviously because I'm a girl and I like girly things. So thank you all. I appreciate you all. Have a magical day, and I sincerely hope that magical things happen to you all.